This is a story of a struggling musician who lost everything. A car accident, a workplace closure, and a notice to vacate at the end of the lease. She had nothing left other than a dream. So rather than address the crisis around her, she retreated into that dream to create the greatest rock album of all time. She has the songs, she has the drive, she has half the talent. But with her savings dwindling and eviction looming, it's uncertain if she'll find shelter in this dream, or if it'll be what finally does her in. Will she find liberation, or lament? Only time will tell. But she has faith in the dream, the Dayspring dream, and she's ready to face the consequences of failure. Certain death. Well, hello, Dayspring Dreamers. Another day has sprung, and it's time for me to get ready. Sorry for the discrepancy for, last time it said it was Monday. This one's Wednesday. Tuesday I did just editing for the Monday video, and today I'm going to be getting back into it. Yesterday, all that really happened was I cleaned my room, I took care of myself, I got mic stands and new strings for my bass because this next song, The Dollhouse, is very, very bass-centric. It's kind of weird. A lot of the, you'll see, a lot of it's held together by the bass. And I think it's funky, I think it's fresh, I think it's awesome, but we'll see. Oh, here you can see what I've living off of: coffee and this peanut butter. It's organic. I got it when I still had a job. It's very liquidy, so I can put it in drinks and stuff, and sometimes I mix the coffee and the protein and the peanut butter all together, and it just works. It just works. I've been looking at my mistakes on Run and synthesizing what I can, learning, resting, growing. I'm also trying to set up structures in my life, which are pretty easy because it's not conflicting with anything because I have nothing else going on. But I'm trying to set up structures that allow me to produce more efficiently rather than in these bursts, because that's not sustainable. I want, sustained action over a long period of time. Dedicated action, clear-headed action. I am sane. I am heard. I am valid. Yeah. I liked the way that sounded. The nail polish on the chalice of... What was it? What did I call it? The chalice of perseverance. This is the chalice of perseverance. It's a bar glass from the restaurant I worked at, and when they shut down, they let me have it. But yeah, I've been looking at my mistakes in Run. I've been synthesizing it. First main mistake, the grid. Not having the tempo. It messed me up. It meant I couldn't do MIDI. It made everything more difficult. It made having to line things up just a total pain in the behind. My second main problem, I think, was with the vocals. I'm not happy with them. I was trying to do something experimental. I think it was okay. Not really happy with them totally. I don't fully know how to sing. I'm still learning voice control. I'm still learning breath control or breath support. Yeah, I'm getting better slowly, but it's going to be a process for sure. I am getting better though. maybe slowly, but I am getting better. And I've been studying vocals and the science behind it and the spiritual significance of it. And I feel like I've been making progress. I'm going to break right into the next song, A Doll's House. Now this one's I'm gonna construct this one a little bit differently. I have a different game plan. I'm gonna start with programmed drums after I get the tempo and all that. Then I'm gonna record a scratch bass track over that because it's bass centric. That's the soul of this song. And I'm setting that up ahead of time so that I can make the accommodations necessary to make something like that work. Then I'm going to fix any errors in the bass. I'm going to see what works, what doesn't. I'm going to go back to the drums and record some live snares, hits, and just any other percussive elements I think would be cool. I want to give it a more organic feel. And I think I can accomplish that with just recording just like percussive hits around my room and editing those and making it fit in with the rest of the track. After I get that done, I'm going to get like a piano or something, like a MIDI. Then I'm going to go get a MIDI piano, and because I have this one, but the power chord doesn't work, which is why I got it for free. But I want to get that repaired. I just don't know how I would go about doing that. If anyone has a soldering iron, hit me up. It'd be much appreciated. In the meantime, though, I'm just going to do MIDI piano. And I'm going to do that just to get fill in like the mid-range, fill in the chords. I'm going to save the guitar for just lead lines and melodic things. I just want it to sound a little bit different than Run. I want to do new things. I want to experiment in new ways. I want it to be different than Run because harmonically, at the start, it's very similar. And that's intentional. But I want there to be a separation. I definitely want this to be... I don't want the album to be a continuation of the same vibe. I want the album to be a vibe, and I want that vibe to be constantly shifting and evolving and doubling back on itself and warping and shifting. I think that's beautiful. I think that's awesome. I have it in my mind. And if I can do this right, it'll totally enhance the poetry. But I'm learning with vocals, different vocal styles have different limitations with the vowels. I'm having to be kind of careful with how I construct my vocal performance because I didn't write the poetry in consideration of that. Okay, so I got the drums down and I got the bass down, and I did a cute little intro that I think will be cool. Yeah, it's a lot easier if you don't skip the necessary steps. I made it way harder on myself than it had to be. But yeah, things are looking good. Good vibes on this track. I'm excited. Let's see how things go. And I already have lots of ideas for music videos, not just for this song, but for lots of other ones. I'm getting more ambitious, and I'm learning, and I'm improving. That's one thing that you can always count on, Dayspring Dreamers. And by the way, I want to clarify something. I've been saying Dayspring Dreamers and Dayspring Dancers. They're different things. Dayspring Dreamers, but you can be both. A Dayspring Dreamer is someone who's here for the Dayspring Dream, who's following along for the adventure, who's watching the vlogs, mainly. Whereas a Dayspring Dancer is someone who dances to Dayspring, so someone here for the music. Not all Dayspring Dreamers are dancers, and not all Dayspring Dancers are dreamers. but there's a space for both of them. And I love you all equally. Because love is the substance which binds the world. Without love, there could be no matter. It's the truth. Because without love, nothing matters. But yeah. Signing out. I'll be back tomorrow. Gonna finish some shit up.